As you get started in the business, I think one of the most important things that anyone can do is to determine why you're going to do this to begin with. Because I think that one of the things we fail to understand is when we start the business, we want to try something. You know, I've heard Paul Orbison say, you try green beans. In this business, we don't want to get in to try, we want to get in to do it. So we have to know what we want from it before we start. So determine your why and make that why something very special to you, something that's really important to you.
Folks, your why is so important in this. You have to have a why you're doing this. I mean, it might be for your retirement. It might be just to pay off credit cards. But what I suggest is write down that why so you can look at it every day so it reminds you.
I believe that your why you do this business is radically more important than how you do this business. If your why is strong enough, I believe your how will come.
I've heard it said often by the owner of our company, Paul Orbison, that nobody ever quits fortune. They just quit on their dreams. And I think there's nothing more true than that. I want you to always remember why you joined our company in the first place. With your new business, it was only $300. And kind of the double-edged sword of what we do is anybody can get started here, but also anybody can quit here. And I don't want that quitter to be you. I want you to be the success story here. Most people never are honest with themselves. They don't ever truly look into the future and realize that 10, 15, 20 years down the road, there's not ever going to be an ending date. Or if there's an ending date, you're not going to be able to maintain your lifestyle. Others of you know that credit cards get to a certain point, and once they get to a certain point, there's no way to get them down. All you can do is meet that monthly minimum. This is a real way to get an extra income into your house and get rid of those credit cards. This is a real way that if you want your spouse to stay home, your wife, or in this day and time, maybe the husband, but somebody stay home and raise your kids instead of sending them off to daycare. This is a real way to have a home-based business and do that.
I think one of the most important things is that you do have to decide, what you want out of this business. And I think that's tied right back to why you're doing the business, and it's tied to your desire and all of that. But you've got to decide what you don't want out of life. Just a few years ago when we got started in this business, Terry and I just decided that we did not want to have to be under someone else's thumb. We didn't want that job anymore. We saw this as a way that we could be free.
My why and my goals are on my refrigerator, folks. I look at them every day. But you have to have a reason why to push you in this business. And remember, it is a business. So you have to do something every day with it, but your why is the most important. Determine your why, and you'll go far in our business.